preseason momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Sentinels.
Getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understanding his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Setting up the screen. Could not make his way to the corner.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did their throwing it to the running back for the defense. They were in perfect position to make that play for them.
They stopped him right there. They tried to come up with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
Let's send out the kicker here.
Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Never a down. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended early.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot them out there and let them stroke through the lines.
Operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Right side, it's Fitzpatrick. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Back to pass, it's Gunderson. They're all over him. The defense bringing the heat.
Listen, the quarterback drops back. He's going through his progressions. We see some, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down. And the Sentinels will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Making his first move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. First play of the drive, here with the throw. Fires to the wideout. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Fresh center downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Line downfield. Lean for the wide. Touchdown.
And these offenses getting a rhythm. They're hard to stop. Already up early. Got a short field. Take advantage of it, too. Get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do to have a lot of success.
And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First down here as they go back to work. Trying to get the corner. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Playing the option man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to them over and over and over again. They're going to pass those tests.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and light. Looking downfield. It's Gunderson. Look out! And down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team's finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sound mark. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Working his way on the return out to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up all plays. Basically everything they tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. On the run, fires downfield. Tosses it incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human. For one play, he has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions, and a beautiful rhythm. Finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Timed him perfectly to knock him free and force him on 3rd down.
And one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The centralized offense comes out to start this drive. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Second down coming up. Sticks it in his weapon. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Motion from the wide receiver. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Sentinels will send out the punt unit. Trying to make one miss. They get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing and build this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Finally, first down bounce. Maybe a step shot at midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Let it go. Tells the run, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield and slow pass. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle from him.
Sets his feet. It's Daniels. Stepping to the right. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. They just need a first down, but he wants more than that. And it's caught for the touchdown. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. He'll attempt at a return. What update you have for him?
Sit to the sideline. I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They're keeping on second down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They're down to one timeout left in the half. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. 22. They'll move the wide receiver. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. Hunt is on its way. Looking for Rowe. He's going to get loose. And he will pass it. They'll try to add another to the lead. And he puts through the extra point. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Plenty of time to run. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Sends it back in motion. Hand off to the fullback. Got the first down. Racing down the left side. Lowers those pads. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Sentinels. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Number 4.
And you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 49 after a good return on that one. Let's check in with Hollywood.
Down on the home team sideline, they are really happy about their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing.
Makes a great move. Offense on the move. Takes big play there. Gets it to the 30. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
To the air. It's Daniels. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field.
Rush right in his face. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. Oh, they're trying to trick him. It's a fake. And it won't tip. He can get the first down. And he goes out of bounds. That's like 1.5 miles short of the marker. And that was a wasted foot down the down. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Going right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. That time, as both teams head into the locker room, we're looking forward to a terrific second half. But before that, let's check in with Kevin Goddard.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with Minnesota in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Gophers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course. So how they handle things from here will define this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard.
this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be quick.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. The play fake. Out wide right, it's Avery. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Sentinels will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before a stop. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Singleton. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Brings into the open. Inside the 30. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right side, it's Thomas. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop it for no gain. The terrain gets rough. It's deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. On to attempt the try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. The give. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. That'll be first down. And the Sentinels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Grabbed in the middle, it's Avery. How about the little toss out to the fullback to give him a touch?
And you said little toss because they're not trying to throw bombs to the fullback. This is a guy that's going to be more of a possession wide receiver. If you can depend on him and he can catch the football consistently, get those little gains, those positive gains, and keep the defense in the long bounds.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Give to the 4. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. And the Sentinels will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Dropping back, it's Barry. He's going to run it. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And finally, you're seeing some life in the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays. They're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Number 36. On to kick it away.
They boot it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. The defense got to stop and do a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. He's running home. He's got the first down. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. They'll give it to him again. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Fitzpatrick. Turning it on. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, ready. Where did he go?
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Here's a little room there. They get on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Hey, you can see this defense. They're back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense can answer the bell.
The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere. Knocked down for a loss. He got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Whoa, 22. Go.
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. On 3rd and goal on the option. Tries to do it himself. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this one ought to be nice and easy. A 22-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't...
He's on the loose. Boy, nothing can electrify the stadium. What like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Start this drive. The defense got to stop it. They're using 2 more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. 2nd and long here.
Ready, go.
On the option. Powers through the defender. He's past the marker. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Sentinels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Keeps it himself. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Long way to go on 2nd down.
Here we go, ready. Flag 14. Flag 14. Ready, go.
Keeps it on the ground. Just smothered on the play. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much this coaching staff is happy.
Yeah, and now it's about stat power. Right? If you can just put up more numbers, you know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
On the draw, it's Sands. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup. On the ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Moves the pocket. It's Barry. They'll run the screen.
Score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackle brought down to the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Give to the fullback. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. So after the first down run, here's